Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 125 for the week of May 3rd, 2020. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire, and this week I'm joined by the man in the light t-shirt. What did you say it was?
It's a thin shirt.
Thin, yes, thin. Airy is what I'll say. T-shirt and Vikings hat. Will, aka I, Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you on the Sunday, technically afternoon?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
My muscles hurt though, but other than that, I'm good. Oh yeah, I'm getting swole over here.
Oh, nice.
Not from Rig Fit Adventure.
No?
I built a grill yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that one that was in the garage.
Yeah, the one that was in the garage.
The whole that's a giant ass grill.
Yeah. It's got a side burner. It's got your like traditional propane grilling area. It has a charcoal grilling area, and then it has a fire pit.
It's a smoker, right?
No, like it literally has a fire pit, and then next to it is the smoker.
Oh yeah.
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 Because that's where you'd put the
fire.
The fire. For the smoker.
Fire!
It's part of the smoker.
Yes. But they call it a fire pit in
it's
the
like the
instruction
most like it's like everything rolled into one. It's it's kind of a ridiculous grill.
Guess how long it took me to build it?
5 hours.
2.
Oh, yeah. I was going to go with 2, but I thought, hey, why not?
My brother-in-law said it's going to take you all afternoon to build that thing. Fucking
Nah,
man.
Nah, bro.
I'm amazing. No, it was fun though. It was fun.
All right. What's on the docket to grill first?
Probably some steaks.
Some steak?
Yeah. Probably just some traditional ass steaks.
Are you going to go propane or charcoal?
So, gonna go propane to start.
Okay.
Because it's just easier.
Oh yeah.
And then I can go. Eventually, I'll upgrade myself into charcoal when I learn to do all that. Because there's two grilling sections. One of them charcoal, one of them propane, and so we'll see what happens. But probably propane to start, moving to charcoal later. Who gives a fuck about talking about grills? It was just like the highlight of Dad Weekend. Was fucking building a grill yesterday.
Building a grill.
And I mowed my lawn for the first time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So we got
that new push mower?
Self-propelled.
We
did get a self-propelling one. We didn't get a push one. We did go electric. And it worked really well. Like really, really well. Battery charges super quickly too.
Okay.
Like it takes well under an hour to fully charge it, and then it can go for over an hour. And I know this is riveting shit right now, but seriously, like this is stuff that I was looking forward to for being in like a real, we owned a townhome before this. We own a home now. And it's just, it's nice to get all this shit done. And the yard looks a lot better. I set up the fucking sprinkler system completely.
Yeah.
Like this.
You're just going down.
Oh my God.
All right, Josh.
Yeah, Will.
Enough about us talking about our grass and meat. What do we got on this episode?
Thanks for asking, Will. On this episode of HCS Pro Talk, we have a staggering amount of tournament recaps. And I put upcoming tournament announcements. Upcoming tournament announcements and recaps. Will, you have a lot of recaps to get through. It's going to be incredible. Get ready because there's one tournament in particular that the names are just. I tried to help and it didn't work.
It's going to be roster mania in the tournament recaps because of how badly I'm going to butcher these names.
It's exactly.
Get ready.
Be it. Yep. Get fucking hyped up. And then we have a look into MCC's future. So the Halo 2 anniversary, the Halo 2 flight, it included Classic as well. So the Halo 2 MCC PC flight is done. And we have a little bit of Postums talks about how the feedback coming from that. And then also a little sneak peek into Halo 3 and ODST. Then we have even more on Valorant's anti-cheat. We have some overall Xbox news, some exciting and intriguing stuff. And then we have SGF E3 Evolved.
Ooh.
So I kind of did like a play on Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
You feel me? But SGF is Summer Game Fest, and it's Jeff Keighley. Remember how he said he would not be attending, well, he wouldn't be doing E3 Coliseum this year?
Yep.
This is before COVID and everything. Turns out, because of that and because of COVID, he's doing his own fucking E3. So stay tuned for more information about that at the end of the show. But before we get into anything else, let's start off, Will, with some competitive news. LFTG announced their next tournament. This is by LFTG, Twitter, May 10th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be hosting a free Halo 5 4v4 tournament with HCS settings. $200 cash prize pot. To sign up, join the Discord, link included in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. Type in ! show notes for that link. You can post your team name and gamer tags in the 4v4 signups channel. Also, welcome everybody who is tuning in to the live show. Should have done that at the beginning. I didn't. I'm an asshole. Welcome High Tech. Welcome Heavy. How are you guys doing today? Also, yes, Beth, I am an adult now. Part of it's great. Part of it sucks. But that's besides the point. Heavy Rainfall states Riot's anti-cheat more like David's trigger word. Wouldn't that be Vanguard then? Would Vanguard be your trigger word? Because that's the name of it, I think. Regardless. Okay, so that was the first news story. The second news story, we have Esports Arena announces weekly Halo tournaments. They just keep on fucking coming all the time. It's great. This is honestly great. Like the fact that I've said it before and I'll say it again. People are like, what are you going to talk about if no tournaments are taking place? Motherfuckers, have you seen how many tournaments are taking place? There's like 10 every week. So Esports Arena, they announced weekly Halo tournaments. This is by Esports Arena. Halo 5, free entry, 2v2 dubs, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with a $500 prize pool. But we're not done yet. In an announcement from just a few hours ago, the European Halo League, not Europa Halo, the European Halo League announced their next tournament. This is by European Halo League. How about some more red on blue action? The first tournament went so well, we can't wait to host another. So how about a quick midweek cup? A 2v2 cup, best of 3 rounds, best of 5 finals, open to players across Europe and the United States. Wednesday, May 6th. So stay tuned for that one. Then we have Mantra announces yet another team member. This is by Mantra. Eli the Ninja has joined Mantra. The Halo 2 midship ledge was named after him as a call-out. He was the founder of Pro Team Ambush. They competed at the MLG events till 2013. He's one of the best players in the world and has dominated Halo since 2006. So congratulations, Eli. Just bringing all the old people back. Just why not? I'm here for it, you know? We're experiencing the return of greatness. Or just old people. But moving on, we have the final news story of the week. I can say that because I'm like, we're old relative to the Halo space now. Yes. You know?
It's weird.
Like we're getting to 30. All right?
Don't remind me.
Dude, I hate reminding myself. Like I wake up in the morning, I'm like, fuck, that hurts more than it did before. What the hell is that? It's like close to 30. So Baby J leaves the 343 Pro Team. This is by Baby J on Twitter, and I quote, "This last year, I was fortunate enough to work on the game I love with 343 Industries and the Pro Team. I'm excited to play Infinite with you all after its release, but for now, I've decided my time with them has come up so I can take other opportunities in my life." So, Baby J, I hope Infinite is everything that you hope for, and we're excited for it, and we're excited for your future endeavors as well. Good luck to you. But yeah, that's it for the competitive news. Your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs, wants, and desires. I made a sexual reference last week. I won't do that this week. Don't worry. I won't I won't hurt your ears with that. Sunday, May 3rd. The SWAT Nation May Grassroots Be With You Halo 5. Okay, let me just preface this. Like, these are today. Obviously, the same day we're recording the show. So these next 3 tournaments that I'm going to say are happening today. They may even be happening by the time you're listening to this. So, Sunday, May 3rd, SWAT Nation May Grassroots be with you, Halo 5 4v4, the Penn Halo 3 2v2, and the Esports Arena Halo 5 2v2 is taking place today. Monday, May 4th, Wesenthal's May the 4v4th be with you, Halo 5 SWAT Tournament. Because, Star Wars Day is May 4th. Speaking of which, Disney Plus subscribers, Rise of Skywalker is going to be on May 4th for Disney Plus. So there you go. If you haven't watched it yet and you're a Disney Plus member, you'll have the opportunity to do so. Wednesday, May 6th, we have the European Halo League Halo 5 2v2, which we just mentioned. And then on Saturday, May 9th, we have the Halo Australia Pro League Week 2, Halo 3 MCC 4v4, and the Halo 5 Money 8s Tournament number 2. And then on Sunday, May 10th, which so for those who may be wondering, who may be thinking to themselves, why are you including the Sunday's tournaments when you're recording on that Sunday? It's because A, we record earlier than normally these tournaments take place, and B, in the event we aren't recording on that Sunday, then at least we'll be able to say, here's what happened, right? So Sunday, May 10th, LFTG Halo 5 4v4 and the Random Mayhem 2v2 Halo 5 SWAT tournament as well. Bunch of things to look forward to. If you haven't signed up for any of them and you're looking forward to doing so, please follow the links in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, and you can do all that. Marmar, welcome, and he says, 30 isn't bad, I feel great, LOL. Well, you want to share some of your greatness, your great feelings with me? I just need to work out. That's what I need to do. I need to get in better shape. I'm a skinny dude. We're skinny dudes, but I'm not in shape, Yeah, I need to get in shape. That's what I need to do. That's it for the upcoming tournaments of the week. What do we have? You know what? Grace us with what we have coming up next.
Roster Mania! Like previous weeks, there's no major HCS tournaments going on, so we have no major HCS team announcements. So that's, yeah. But like I said earlier, I'm going to be going through these tournaments coming up here, and
this is your own personal roster mania.
You get your taste of me screwing up names. So let's get into the tournament and league recaps of the week.
Strap in, folks. There's a lot.
Yeah. Dave says, wish the gyms were open so we could in regards to working out. Yes, I agree. I signed up for a gym membership earlier this year, and then they closed.
Are they giving you credits?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
They're basically just not charging us while they're closed.
Good. I just wanted to make sure of that. And then also, I'm going to say, you can always buy weights for your home. You can look up home routines with things that you may already have around the house.
Yeah.
Or you can get Ring Fit Adventure on the Nintendo Switch. Right now for super expensive on eBay, but that's the point. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm sorry.
First up, we have the Halo Australia Pro League Tournament number 1. In 7th through 8th, we had Toxic Spiders, which was I Don't, Mage, Top Mid X, and Precursor. And then also in 7th and 8th, we had Are You Ready to Die? This was Hef, Dante, Hugsy, and ADZ. In 5th through 6th, we had Team Osprey, which was Jim, Haunted, Enigma, and Wheezy. And Team 2 Chainz, Big Brains.
2 Chainz, Big Brains. Fucking stupid
This
name.
included Haza, Brattles, Evil, and Raisu. In 4th, we had Repetitive Strain. Anyway, Pandora's a Wolf, Bananasaurus. I love that name.
It's a great name.
Wrangle, and Conflicts. In 3rd, we had Supremacy, which was Snake Eye, Aleo, Merlex, and Rambo ZV. They took home $100.
Nice.
The 2nd went to T1. Is that a Terminator reference?
Ooh.
I think it is.
Ooh, I like that. Nice.
We had MF. I'm going to go with Junior, JNR. Nemesis, Pips, and Benno. They got $300. And in 1st was A1. That's getting that steak sauce. This was Barcode, Berserk, Slays, and Vamped.
Holy shit.
$400 to them.
You with the references today. Also, I want to say that I'm so happy that the Australian Pro League is taking place because we're able to restate some of these names that we've talked about in like previous Worlds seasons. Yeah. And we haven't, because there haven't been a lot of Australian tournaments that are taking place, Australian New Zealand tournaments that are taking place. A lot of these players haven't had much to compete in. We haven't been able to talk about them very often. So it's great that they finally have an outlet to compete in again.
Awesome. Next up, we have the SWAT Nation Spring Fling 2v2 results. In 7th and 8th, we had Veronica and Warrior, and then Miss Audie and the Gold Star BR. 5th through 6th, we had Monza and Boo Boo Doo, and then Madam Carnage and Ryan, or ex-Ryan 2525. In 4th, we had Crandopus and Renegade. 3rd was Queen and Denoxide. 2nd, Minx and Swish 5. They took home $150. And then 1st went to Divine Damsel and Bound. $250 going to them.
Another Bound first place.
Yeah. Well, is this dude going to stop? Probably not.
Yeah, I'll give you a heads up. They're not. I mean, he's not.
All right. Next up, we have the Hydra GG Female H5 4v4 tournament results. In 7th through 8th, we had Team Shots, which was Kitchen Bound, Punk, Pink Cat, and I think it's Elegance? Elegavance? There's a V in there, and it's throwing me off.
You know what? You are 100% correct on Elegance.
All right.
The V is intentional. It's supposed to be there, but you are right. It is Elegance.
All right. Next up, team name. Quarren Queens.
Yeah!
Here we go. This is Devious Kitten, Savage Giggles, Lydia, and Cardinal Redbird.
Great name. Great team name, I mean.
In 5th through 6th, we had the One-Eyed Wonder Worms.
Another one, too.
Which was Revidos, Hilarity Duff.
That's
a good one. Uniel and Damage.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm looking at that.
Yeah, the Uniel one.
Unel?
I don't know.
Anyway, next up in the 5th, 6th placing, we had Team Seduce. This was Evelise, Blissful Vixen, Retro Moni, and Miss Lady Pimp.
Great name.
In 4th, we had Thick Kitties.
With 2 C's.
Yes.
Thick with 2 C's.
Thick. This was Purely Christina, Mrs. Heartbreak, Precious, and Crayola Smash. Oh, man.
I'm telling you, I would love to ask these people when they're coming up with the names, like their gamer tags, what makes you put Crayola and Smash together? Yeah. When she was a kid, was she just taking fucking crayons and just smashed them in the fucking ground? Oh my God, I love it.
All right, in 2nd place, we had, is it D-Wars? D-Wars?
You forgot tacos.
Oh, I skipped 3rd place. In 3rd place, we had Team Tacos. This was Oh a Cutie, Lady and Eknina, I Blood Reina, and Bittersweet. They took home $100. Now on to 2nd place.
Yes.
It was D-Wars, which was Veronica, Minx, Janelle, and Miss Audie. $200 to them. In 1st place, we had Guardians Gaming. It was Monza, Queen, Command Station, and Divine Damsel taking home $400. Next up, Console Gaming League Halo 5 2v2, 5th through 8th. Bet Your Max was Renegade and Mr. Soul Snipe. Duncan No Donuts was
Duncan No Donuts.
Thrust and Nexium. Team Yerp was Proximity and Exodus. Golden Dawn was Smokey Dig and NSG Cereal. And in 4th place, we had Ego Chawl. Or Shawl?
What does that fucking mean?
I don't know.
I see it all the time.
The shawl thing?
Yeah. What does that mean?
No idea. Anyone know?
Yeah, for reference, like I could easily just look this up, but I just never have.
Yeah,
if anybody in chat knows what chawl or shawl means, CHALL, I see it all the fucking time. Go ahead. Well, I'm sorry.
This team included it's 10K hours in, or 10,000 hours in.
Yep.
And then Apollo 9. In 3rd place, we had the Bungalows. Gold Star BR and Guitar Hero Dude taking home $50. 2nd was Scary Saiyan, which was Saiyan and Scariotic, $150 to them. And 1st was Uranus, Bound and Neptune, $300.
Told you. He wasn't stopping.
They're still there.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's to take a dump or something like that. Uh-oh.
What? Okay.
All right, next up we have European Halo League, Halo 5, 4v4 results. And 5th through 8th, we have Outsider.
Okay.
Team Outsider, which was Noble Capote, Cigna, M2 Squared, and Falcon. The Terrans, which was, I'm going to go with Roos, Jashbot.
How did it bring you joy to say that?
A little bit.
Okay, because when I was typing it out, I'm like, I guaranteed he's gonna fucking say it like I think he's going to.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke.
Raziator, and then Liquid Zeta. Or Zeta. However you want to say it.
Yes.
Next up was Don't Play H5, which was...
Clearly you did.
I don't even know how to say that name.
I think this might be the one that I was sorry about. Maybe.
Sunners, I'm going to go with Cruz, Azamat, and Quinzucca.
Perfect.
Next up team is Vafamo Kulo.
Sure.
Yeah. This was Lenori, Grinta, Joy Is Not Real, and White STE 93. And 3rd through 4th, Team Valence, Scorpio, Metalbolic, Go Waste, Mr. Baldo. Next up, the youngsters, Maestro, Unditanza, Crossman, and Robber's Daughter. In 2nd place, I'm just messing up.
It's okay.
You know.
There's a lot of them. I get it.
2nd place, Jump Out Gang, Shabby Dagger, Ope Boy, Turk, Kimbo, and Lunny. Oh, it's Ope Boy Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine.
10 euros to them. In 1st place went to Team Cartel, which was Procisionite, Mista, Sika, and Legend, 30 euros to them. Congratulations. They don't stop. Next up,
can't stop, won't stop.
Next up, we have La Cantera Microsoft Store, Halo 5, 4v4 results in 7th through 8th. We had High Tyranny, which was Clutch Domes, Faithful Shadow, Lewis v. Titan, and Rendy. And then we also had Aqua Vermilion, which was It's Holsta, Hazel Flounder, It's Leroy, and Winfro Fresh. In 5th through 6th, looking for TO4, Broken Advocate, Biomaster, Big Daddy, and Strawley EU. And then light side included Pyretic, Exodus, Proximity, and Vemzy. In 4th place, Team Requiem was Chrono, AS Lades?
Fuck, Fino.
Blue X-Side and Red X-Side. I think it's blue side and red side.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is too.
Get the X's out of there. 3rd place was MGE. This was Sylvanic, Nikolai, El Halo Elite, and Bacon Bide. In 2nd place was Passion?
Sure. I'm good to go with that.
Fireboy Jet, Eli Vortex, Mystic Beats, and Precision Knight. Wait. Wasn't he? Maybe a different tournament. I thought I just said that.
It was a different tournament.
1st place went to Team Zero. This was Simply Fear Me, Devil Dog, Slabeth, and Costa Clan. We're going to keep going with the Halo 2 Real Ones Project Cartographer FFA results in 6th through 8th. We had Khan, Yeoman, Sullen took home $50. 5th place went to Chrism, $75 to him or her. 4th place, Ace, $100. 3rd place, Hurricane, $125. 2nd place was Goober with $150. 1st place went to Lords, taking home $250. Next tournament is the Calgary Halo 3 4v4 results in 7th through 8th. We had SOA, which was Bandemonium, Janitors BR, Just the OG, and Night Furrier. Avengers included Strafey, Manic Flies, Still Marvel, and Downs. In 5th through 6th, we had Team GGK, which was Lebowski, Heavy Gunner, Bum Sauce, and Brayola. And R-rated esports, or rated R esports.
Same difference.
Dyslexic. A little bit.
It works. It works regardless.
It does work either way.
Yeah.
We had Blitzkrieg, Krennig, Xavier, and Phoenix. In 4th went to Slayer, Tryhards, Lifeenders, Sleutham, Extreme, and Arrow Digits.
Aerondites?
Aerondite? Yeah. 3rd place went to NG Savages, Obnoxious, Combonified, Gun Strafe, Double XL, a Gold Tweak. 2nd went to Public Enemy. It was Lil T2, Most Dope, Busier, and Rux Rips. And then in 1st place, Team GM, which was Zerka, Wenzor, Tech, and Fire. And that finally does it for the tournament and league recaps of the week. Oh my God.
You did it. I told you there were a lot.
Many.
There were a lot.
Man.
Also, I want to provide context for that inside joke about the Jash thing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so I was at Arby's one time, and or was it Wendy's? I think it was Wendy's. Yeah, I was at Wendy's in our hometown, and go in there, and I'm ordering the food. I went inside, and I'm ordering the food, and they ask for your name so they can call your name up so you can come get your food when it's ready to go, right? So I told them my name was Josh. Because it is.
Yeah.
Right? Pretty basic name, right? Like, it's pretty. Josh is like one of the most basic fucking names out there, right? Okay. So tell them my name. She was a nice lady, okay? She was young. Give her the benefit of the doubt here. But she asked for my name. I tell her it's Josh. I leave. Like, I mean, I go get my drink or whatever. I come, they call my name. I'm like, okay. I go up there, and I look, and she literally typed it Jash. Jash. And I'm like, what? What? Who the fuck isn't, what? Who spells their name like that? No one. No one does. So from that point forward, you and Vicky have fucking called me Jash.
Yeah, we throw it in there every once in a while.
Yeah. Fuckers. Okay, so here's your context. Will, it's time for some regular news. The Halo community update by
Unishek.
Thank you, Will. You're always on top of it. I appreciate it. Halo 5 Guardians.
Yeah.
We got the calendar for you. So April 30th, which has already taken place. CE Anniversary is currently in the rotation, and then Warzone Turbo went live for that weekend. May 7th, Snipers rotates into Ranked, and Roaming King comes back. On May 14th, we have Griffball, and then Warzone Assault goes live for that weekend. On the 21st of May, Action Stack returns. And then on the 28th of May, Halo 2BR Slayer comes back. And Warzone Turbo goes live for that weekend. And then on June 4th, the summer 2020 arena season begins. So if you're looking forward to get your placement matches completed, maybe getting towards that champ rank, June 4th is the time for you. Halo Esports. The HCS team is still working to lock in tournaments for pro and amateur players alike. We'll share more details when it's ready. Still don't know when those fucking details are coming, but we're waiting patiently and looking forward to what that's going to be. And then the final piece from the community update. The Halo 2 Anniversary mousepad is available to purchase.
Yeah.
Which, yes, I did buy.
I figured you would.
Yep. So what I'll do is, Will, you see them right now.
Oh, yes.
I will shift to the left, and then it'll go right there. So it's like this whole half of this desk is going to be fucking mousepad, which makes me even believe further that we're getting close. Oh, well, not only that, but we're getting closer and closer.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to come soon. The Halo 2 release to PC is coming very soon. Like, I can fucking feel it in my bones. Bones, Will!
Are you going to play much of it on PC?
No.
Yeah.
No, because I'm basically waiting. I'm waiting for them all to be there. Because I've said it from the announcement that as soon as all of the games are on PC, community playdates are moving to PC. Plain and simple. So I'm basically just waiting for them all to be there, and then I'll dive deep.
Okay.
But the flight, from when I played the flight, it played really well. Like, it played surprisingly better than Reach and 1. Now, for what it's worth, Halo 2 had been on PC before.
Yeah.
But that was Classic. That wasn't Anniversary. And there was a lot of work that needed to be done behind the scenes, obviously, to bring all these ports over. So, but it played really well. So yeah, get that mouse pad if you're any at all interested. It is available for you. I think it's $24.99.
It's a decent size.
They're big. They're massive. Like, they're genuinely, they're not like they're not an extended mouse pad to where it would also hold your keyboard. Okay. It is not like that, but it is a very large, like, box shaped, square shaped mouse pad. That is what it is. It is large. MCC playlist updates. This is by Postums. So FFA changes. Precision Slayer FFA is now available, and Auto Slayer FFA is now available. Why the fuck would you want to play autos in FFA? It's beyond me. Why the fuck you'd want to play autos in general is beyond me. But you know what? That's the beauty of MCC, is that you have the option, so you can play what you want. Halo Reach playlist updates. 4v4 map weighting has been updated, and ranked matching widened at higher levels of Halo Reach Hardcore and Halo Reach Invasion. That is awesome, considering I don't know how many people are searching Invasion, but it can take a while to get a game in that. Rotational changes. Halo Reach CE Anniversary has rotated out. And for the Global Double XP event, that has now ended. Looking ahead, each week we conduct maintenance on the playlist offering to make sure it stays fresh and offers enjoyable experiences for all. In a future playlist update, we will be retiring the Halo Reach Team Slayer playlist and wanted to let players know ahead of time. All offerings that are present in this playlist will continue to be available in the Precision Slayer category within social matchmaking. As always, thank you for playing, and we'll see you online. So, I can see why they're just taking this away. Now, yeah, I can see why they're taking this away because the hardcore is the ranked one. So considering this was probably just in social anyway, when you're able to select which game you want to play as it is and just select a Precision Slayer, I think that's okay. And then I was making sure. The final piece of regular news that we have, the MCC development update for April 2020 by Postums. I trimmed this down quite a lot. And yes, it's still long in that regard, but if you're interested in reading the full article, please go ahead and do so. The link's included in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show. There's a big working from home update that they have on showing people setups that they're working from home with and whatnot. A lot of them have really good computers, really fucking good. And then you get to see Postum's goats and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's a fun time. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of the article here. First up, challenges. With the launch of Halo 2 on PC, we're releasing an early version of our challenges feature. This preview of the challenges feature is designed to meet one specific goal, granting players XP for completing campaign missions. Each week, the first campaign mission a player completes on each difficulty in each game in MCC will grant XP. Difficulties stack, so completing a mission on normal will also complete that game's easy challenge and so on. Upon completing these challenges, a notification will appear and the player will receive XP payouts tuned to the difficulty they played on. Each Wednesday at 10 a.m., in conjunction with the weekly matchmaking update, players' challenges will be refreshed. These challenges can be completed in campaign or campaign playlists. In a future MCC update, the full challenges feature will be released. This will include a much broader suite of challenges which reward players with XP, season points, and unique unlocks for engaging with game modes and content across MCC in different ways. Challenges will be displayed to players via the Challenge Hub screen, which we shared a mock-up of in our previous MCC development update. Players will be able to pin a challenge to the main menu for easier tracking. Players will see their progress on a given challenge through notifications which appear every 10% of the way until a challenge is completed. Kind of think how Reach does it, right? So when you played Reach, when you got towards a certain goal of a challenge, it would pop up like the bottom left, like giving you a little bit of a progress update for when you're completed. And then when it completes, it'll pop up again saying challenge complete. Okay. And then at the post-game screen, it'll go through and give you an XP total for the challenges that you've completed and give you that. So I would imagine it goes like that. Challenges will refresh on varying timetables, some weekly, some seasonal, and some for special events. We're excited about the flexibility of the system and look forward to tuning challenges to match how players engage with the game. For now, here's a preview of the pinned challenges as well as the new season preview on the main menu, and they include a couple screenshots there for you. Next up. So in other words, let's reiterate here. When it launches with Halo 2 on PC, it's just for campaign. Okay? And it's just for a singular campaign mission that gets played per game. I don't know if it's going to specify which mission you have to play, or if it's just going to say, hey, just go complete a mission. And that's that. So we'll see, but that's what they have at the time of Halo 2's launch on PC. Features being worked on currently. And they go a little bit deeper into these, but I just wanted to include the headline here. So we have Forge and PC file share. Those are being worked on. Secondary keybinds are also being worked on. And then finally, weapon and view model adjustments. So the thing that they showed was like a Reach DMR in its standard configuration of what you're looking on at the screen. And then when you tweak these settings, it lowered the weapons slightly. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about with that, and it just popped into my head when I was putting together the notes today, is I hope that they don't allow you to change those in matchmaking. Because if you think about it, right? Halo 4, for example, we all shit on it. It's whatever. But the snipers specifically in that game, right? That the scope of that gun is huge.
Yep.
so it takes up a good amount of the screen. You can't really see what's going on in that area, right?
Yeah.
If you're able to lower your weapon while still keeping the reticule in the same spot,
You're giving yourself more of a field of view.
exactly, you're giving yourself an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So part of me hopes that they disable that for matchmaking. Keep it in campaign. That's perfectly fine. And then keep it in custom games if you want to, so on and so forth. But, and I think this is a great idea for people making machinima, and stuff like that within the game. But I thought about that, and I hope that they don't, I hope they don't allow you to, The future playlist schedule for MCC. On May 6th, Griffball comes back. On May 13th, Big Team Battle gets an update. On May 20th, there's an experimental playlist. Very, very sneaky. I don't know what that's going to include. And then on May 27th, we have the monthly feedback maintenance. And then finally, on June 3rd, Shoddy Snipers makes its return.
Return.
Yes. Return.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we'll be back eventually again. And then we're going to end with this. The state of the game with Farns. The top community reported issues. Xbox performance. We are actively investigating the performance issues players are reporting. We've made some improvements that are noticeable and are continuing to investigate at this time. Our goal is to bring this back to what it was prior to the Halo CE launch. So it's still being worked on. The pistol spread for Halo CE multiplayer with higher FPS. This will be resolved in the next update. Audio issues. We are continuing to quality check these fixes for Reach and other titles. We hope to be able to flight this and gather feedback soon. So in other words, still being worked on. Stuttering issue. There's no active development being done at this time, but we are continuing to investigate. Menu performance. We've made some improvements to this area that are planned for a future update. If you're encountering issues with this, please submit a ticket at the Halo support site. Screen tearing and VSync. Some bugs that have been fixed around these issues will be coming in our next update, in our next release, while we continue to improve this over time. If you're encountering issues with this, please submit a ticket. Co-op latency. No updates on this one. There's no active development happening around improving or rewriting the network code around this area of the game. Double key bindings. It's being worked on. Mouse input. This is an area of the game that we will continue to monitor and improve upon where we can. If you're encountering an issue, please submit a ticket. View model. Development continuing. Idle stops matchmaking. This is still on our list, but nothing new to share on this one as we try to tackle higher priority issues. Aim assist. No updates. Achievement issues and support tickets. We've continued to fix bugs around reported achievement issues. If there are achievements that you're still encountering issues with specifically, submit a ticket. Global features and development status. Actively in development. Progression system improvements including challenges. UI UX improvements around navigation, roster, customization, and many more areas of the game. Text chat improvements, double keybinds, and view model adjustment. In-design iteration includes additional mod support, additional video settings and options, in-game FPS cap and adjustments, Steam account linking, and customization improvements. And then in the backlog, pending further discussions include input-based matchmaking, regional server selection, cross-play between Xbox and PC, VFR improvements, idle system improvements, bringing PC feature to console like FOV sliders, additional accessibility support, a custom game browser, and better ways to report players. And then on the remaining games development front, we are approaching solid alpha candidates for both Halo 3 and ODST. Stay tuned for more sharing on these titles and eventually flighting as we get further into development. And again, that makes me believe more and more that we're so much closer to Halo 2's launch.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
This month.
in the next week or two.
Yeah.
But yes.
I said the
honestly do.
month to give myself a little buffer.
No,
but
you know what? I'm with you. And that's me being optimistic. Being optimistic is me being like overly optimistic is next week or this week, technically. Me being optimistic is in the next 2 weeks. But yeah. If everyone can do it, is it really a disadvantage though? In terms of the weapon movement? No, but my problem with it is like, I don't know. It's tough because No, I guess no. You're right, Dave. If everyone can do it, it's not really a disadvantage then.
I would just hope to see if there is any sort of tournaments, they would just disable that. Say, hey, no changing the weapon placement, leave it where it is. This is what it was meant to be.
Right. It's man, my mind's in a hard. It's a tough place for that. But I agree. In a tournament setting, everything should be the same, and then really the only thing that's going to be different is the controller that somebody's using, and then the control scheme that somebody is using.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Dave still disagrees. Please elaborate, Dave. We're going to move on. Well, that's it for the regular news. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was just about to just straight up just say it.
I don't think you've ever just straight up said it.
I'm glad I stopped myself because I didn't want to just say it. It's time for COD, another Games Watch. So we have a lot of stuff here in terms of other games, but it's good stuff. Well, the first one, not really, but here we go. So Towie officially leaves EG. This is by Ryan Towie on Twitter, and I quote, "Today will be my last day at Evil Geniuses. I was 23 when I joined in 2014, and over the last 5+ years have poured my heart into helping our team achieve success. I am very grateful for my time at EG and excited to discover what comes next." Well, Towie, wish you the best of luck. Hope to see you come back to Halo. That'd be fucking rad. Maybe just being a managerial role in an organization that comes back or something. I don't know. Whatever you decide to do, we're going to be for it, but hoping you come back. The next news story. Sony games get updated release dates. This is by the PlayStation blog. As we begin to see an ease in the global distribution environment, I am pleased to confirm that The Last of Us Part 2 will arrive on June 19th. And Ghost of Tsushima will follow on July 17th.
Woo!
So there you go. Last of Us Part 2. I'm excited. Leaks notwithstanding. You can look into any of that if you want to.
That's just a Sony exclusive, right?
Correct. The Last of Us, yes.
Ooh, time to bust out the PS4.
Bust it out, Will. Have you beat The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Okay, you did.
I played it.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the second one. Like I said, leaks notwithstanding. There's a whole fucking controversy. Did you hear about that?
No.
So I didn't include it here because I don't want to go deep into it because it turned out if the reports are true. Okay, so let's start. What originally was said as a disgruntled employee of Naughty Dog basically leaked the whole thing. And this was due to not being fairly compensated due to crunch and all that was taking place, right?
Sure.
Okay, so that was the first report. Then, as of now, reports have come out from Naughty Dog, from Sony. Don't know if these are true either, but the reports have come out that this person or people involved have not, nor are they involved with Naughty Dog or Sony in any capacity. So how they got that information, don't know. But if the leaks are real, people were very mad.
At like the storyline?
Yes. So, like I said, I am still excited for the video game. I have not looked into the leaks. Like when I'm scrolling through comments, yes, I saw a blurb or two, but it wasn't anything like, oh my fuck, you know?
Right.
So I'm still excited because maybe it's not real. You never know.
Right.
Because if they're not affiliated with if the reports are true where the people are not affiliated with Sony or Naughty Dog and have never been, like they've never been employees or anything like that, then how good is their word?
Sure.
Right? Where did they get that information from? So, I don't know. Dave says, tournament setting or not, UI wouldn't give someone that strong enough advantage. Nobody has said anything about the FOV sliders or the FPS limiters. Maybe not nobody, but not a lot of people.
Yep.
Okay.
What if people are gaming on like a large monitor setup too? They'd have a bigger field of view anyway.
It's true. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I've avoided all and any sort of spoilers for The Last of Us Part 2. Just gonna play it and see what happens.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you. Okay, the next part. Valorant anti-cheat update.
Oh boy.
This is by OX Nemi. An employee of Riot. This is on Reddit. While we normally don't plan on documenting changes to Vanguard or anti-cheat system for Valorant on a frequent basis, this new update to Vanguard adds a new visual component that will give you, the player, more visibility and control over it. This post serves to provide some context. Starting today, well, when this post was live, it's not actually today, Vanguard will start showing a system tray icon after a reboot while it's running. From there, you'll be able to turn off Vanguard at any time. Turning off Vanguard puts your machine in an untrusted mode and will prevent you from playing Valorant until you reboot. If you want to keep Vanguard off indefinitely until you play Valorant, for example, persisting across multiple reboot sessions, you'll be able to do so more easily now by uninstalling it from the handy-dandy system tray. Vanguard will automatically be reinstalled when you launch Valorant. If you dislike the new system tray icon, you'll be able to disable or re-enable it at any time by going into your Windows notification area. Vanguard may block uncertain, incompatible, or vulnerable software from running on your machine. If this happens, you'll see a notification like this pop up. They include a screen. Clicking on the notification will give you more information on what exactly was blocked. You're able to opt out of this at any time by following the instructions in the previous paragraph. There you go. So it's funny because, and Dave just put like that fucking hands thrown up emoji. Mm-hmm. So it's funny because I'm in programming classes for school, and I was literally writing, what was it? Last week I wrote a Python program, and the week before that I wrote a Ruby on Rails program, and one of them was failing. I'm like, how the fuck? It shouldn't be. Like, I have everything the way it's supposed to be, and it's not fucking running. Hilarious thing I find out is that I think it was a comment to that Reddit thread, or it was somewhere else, but I looked through it, and somebody said, my job is me writing programs, and shit's failing because of this fucking anti-cheat. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the same thing happened to me. I'm not an idiot. But yeah, I was that shitty. That it's basically just blocks shit from actually running on your PC. That's not good. I don't like that at all. That's really bad. Before I was like, oh, just fucking uninstall it if you don't care, you know? And now that it's really interfering with things, that's not cool, man. Well, what are your thoughts?
I still am fine with it. Doesn't bother me at all.
I hope it breaks your PC.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I really don't. I'm so mean. I don't mean that at all.
There's a toggle switch now, so I mean, turn it off if you don't want it to run.
It is true. And you can uninstall it at any time you want as well. Like, you have options, you know? Options are there for you. So, moving on. How Xbox Game Pass is helping friends stay connected. This is by Phil Spencer. In other words, you know there's going to be a lot of PR speech in this article. So guess what I did? I got rid of most of it. We're going to talk about the big shit. We're excited by the response to Xbox Game Pass, and yesterday we announced that Game Pass now has over 10 million members from 41 countries worldwide. Since March, Xbox Game Pass members have added over 23 million friends on Xbox Live, which is a 70% growth in friendship rate. The fact that they track that.
Yeah.
They track friendship rate. Game Pass members are also playing twice as much and engaging in multiplayer gaming, which has increased by 130%. Now, at the same time, I think some of this number stuff might be inflated due to COVID and people having to be at home.
Yeah.
You know?
I can see that.
But the fact of the matter is, like, that's a big statistical jump. Xbox Game Pass is empowering players and their friends to branch out and discover new games they might not have played before. We know this because after joining Game Pass, people play 40% more games, and more than 90% of members have played a game that they wouldn't have tried without Game Pass. We're also inspired to deliver you our fastest, most powerful console ever that will set a new bar for performance, feel, speed, and compatibility when it releases this holiday, as well as a library of games from our 15 Xbox game studios and thousands of development partners around the world. Later this year, our cloud game streaming technology, Project xCloud, will come to Game Pass.
Huh.
So you and your friends can stream and play games you love together on your devices. So I just wanted to include the big bullet point things within that article. And we had a feeling Project xCloud was going to come to Game Pass. We didn't know. Now it's definitive. It will be. And then Tom Warren put out a tweet and said this: Microsoft revealed some important new Xbox stats. Xbox Live has nearly 90 million monthly active users. 90 million. Will, remember we talked about weeks ago that these companies, Sony, Microsoft, Apple, so on and so forth, their money makers are their services.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
90 million monthly active users. Those active users means they're paying.
Yep.
Whether or not they paid for a year, many in advance, whatever it may be, whether you took advantage of that Xbox Game Pass Ultimate deal that happened, where you got, is a really good deal. That's bonkers money that's being made for services. Xbox Game Pass has more than 10 million subscribers. And then Project xCloud has hundreds of thousands of active users in preview. That's insane. I would love to see, and I'm not trying to say this like to shit on a company or anything, but I would love to see Sony's PS Plus members. You know?
Yeah.
I'd love to see their PlayStation View members for their TV service. Like I would love to see where oh my God, that's a lot of money. All right. But we're not done with Xbox because the Xbox Series X games reveal has been announced. So we hinted at this last week. We have actual information today.
Yep.
This is by Xbox over on Twitter. You want to see games for the Xbox Series X? We want to show you games for the Xbox Series X. Come check out our first look at next-gen gameplay from our global developers partners with an Inside Xbox on Thursday, May 7th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Now, for reference here, because a lot of people were like, Halo Infinite, oh my God, fuck, woo! No. This is mainly and more than likely only going to be third-party studios. They have said that first party will be coming later on in the summer. So stay tuned for that. So there will more than likely not be Halo Infinite gameplay at all during this Inside Xbox, but there you go. Dave says, COVID has increased my gaming time by 700%. I wish it did for me. Unfortunately, it did not. But that's okay. All right, here we go. This is the big one here. So we've talked about how on this show, we've talked about how E3's canceled for 2020, and it's going to come back in a different form in 2021, right? We've talked about how IGN is going to be doing their own like mini type of E3 stuff with demos and whatnot. But now Jeff Keighley has announced that he's doing his own little spin on it in a much bigger sense. Summer Game Fest announced. This is by Jeff Keighley. Introducing Summer Game Fest, a new season of news, in-game events, and playable content from the entire video game industry. May through August 2020. And a developer showcase with I Am 8-Bit too. See you soon. SummerGameFest.com. The link is live. You can go ahead and check out the website. Let's delve a little bit deeper. This is another tweet that he put out. This gives a little backstory about it. And I quote, "Since I was a kid, one of my favorite parts of the summer has been seeing all the video game companies band together to hype us up about the future of this incredible medium. This year has been a challenge for all of us. For a while, I thought 2020 might be the first time in 25 years we didn't have a big Magic industry-wide event. It really bummed me out to see everything fracture. More than ever, this is a year we need a positive, uplifting center of gravity to bring this global community together. So that's what we're going to build. Today, I'm proud to announce Summer Game Fest, a 4-month-long season of news events from all your favorite game platforms and publishers. It's all the news you've been waiting for, but also in-game events, playable content and demos of select titles, and a bunch of fun surprises. Summer Game Fest isn't a singular show, but a whole season for events. The schedule hub at summergamefest.com will guide you through the next 4 months to make sure you don't miss a thing. And trust me, there's some amazing events coming, and I'm working on some plans for a developer showcase with my friends at I Am 8-Bit, and of course, Gamescom ONL on August 24th as a big season finale. Thanks to all the game companies and developers who are working hard under challenging circumstances to keep us entertained. I hope SGF is a way to show these artists just how much their work helped us get through uncertain and scary times. Keep playing the future. Gaming is about to get really bright this summer." And then Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest announced competing with a host of other digital events. This is by Gene Park of the Washington Post. Conventions and events are canceled, but there's still games to announce. This summer, we're looking at a number of online-only summer events for big game reveals. And here's another. On Friday, Jeff Keighley, creator of the Game Awards, announced his Summer Game Fest, which hopes to replicate the feeling of a hands-on gaming convention, stretch across May through August. Earlier this year, Keighley had pulled out of E3, one of the most prominent gaming conventions in the industry, citing discomfort with the show's current format. Publisher partners for the Summer Game Fest include 2K, Activision, Bandai Namco, Bethesda, Blizzard Entertainment, Bungie, CD Projekt Red, Digital Extremes, Electronic Arts, Microsoft and Xbox, Private Division, Riot Games, Sony, Square Enix, and Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. A new website for the event will feature a 4-month-long schedule. Keighley has wanted to put together an event like this for some time, but he told the Post that the plans accelerated in the last few months. Keighley's event is the only announced summer event so far, making an explicit promise to have hands-on demo time with unreleased games. It's a continuation of a similar two-day Steam demo festival he held after this year's Game Awards. This time, Xbox will be joining Steam to offer free access to playable, limited-time demonstrations and trials of games. Quote, interactivity really is at the heart of this, end quote, Keighley said. Quote, I don't see this as merely a collection of digital events or a link farm, end quote. Keighley also said his festival will help amplify already planned events publishers might have. He said media brands and streaming platforms reached out to him to come up with some sort of umbrella brand to host these announcements, a function that E3 has served for decades. Other big summer online-only events have been announced as E3 replacements, and they're being hosted by two of the biggest gaming news sites, IGN and GameSpot. Also, both high-profile E3 attendees from past years. IGN's Summer of Games event and GameSpot's Play for All are shorter, as both run in June. GameSpot partnered with humanitarian aid group Direct Relief to raise money for coronavirus response efforts. The GDC, or Game Developers Conference, the first large-scale industry event to be canceled due to coronavirus, will also be holding its summer conference online, August 4th through the 6th. Details on that event remain light. Keighley will host shows for major publisher announcements, all produced by creative events company iam8bit. The company was hired to be E3's creative director this year with the intention to, quote, shake things up, end quote, though it parted ways with E3 months after its collaboration was announced. E3 and big summer announcements are a big part of the calendar for video game fans, and Keighley said that seeing that void this year in light of the pandemic motivated him. Quote, I don't really see this as competitive with any other shows, end quote, Keighley said, saying that this event concept is, quote, open source, end quote. Quote, we're actually hoping everyone creates shows under the Summer Game Fest banner, and we include them on the website, he said. That's not just media brands, but content creators and others who have ideas. We're all ears, end quote. There you go. Wanted to include that because that's it's a big thing. The fact that E3, the biggest gaming entertainment event of the year, is not happening, and Keighley announced before this whole COVID-19 pandemic, he announced beforehand that, you know what, I'm not going to be a part of that. I don't like where this shit's going. And then the fact, like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the fact COVID happened, we get this now.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
I'm wondering if this was the plan all along, just now there's more people involved because of it.
Well, he said that it was accelerated because of this.
Mm-hmm.
So hell if I know. It's just, I'm looking forward to it, to say the least.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to it. Also, what's up, Justin? Welcome as well. Let's see here. That's it for COD and Other Games Watch. There, I said it normally.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Will.
Yep.
Oh, gonna stretch this one out a little bit. Ooh, feels good. It's time for Will's Adventures Within the Hailovers. I'm sorry, Locke.
You just hit Lock in the face?
I think I might have.
God.
Another game too. Will, what'd you play this week?
All right. Played a lot of Valorant still.
The ranked mode had released.
Yep, played ranked.
Did you place?
I played 4 games with Joey. And then I didn't want a solo queue, so last night I joined up with Silos and Chilled You.
Nice. How does Chilled skills in Halo translate?
I mean, he's still pretty good.
Is he? Okay.
Gosh, I'm trying to. So, I think his name was Connor.
Okay.
I feel bad because Steven or Silos introduced us, and I'm like, damn it, I'm bad with names.
It's okay,
I think it's Connor. But yeah, so he was our first H5 1v1 tournament winner that we
Chilled
held.
was, yeah.
Yep, and we even talked about the getting above the map scenario.
Yep.
And he was like, yeah, I noticed it wasn't open and I tried it. And I'm like, yeah, it's on us. We didn't know that was there.
I mean, good for him for finding that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was good. I ranked Iron 2, which is the bottom.
Hey, it's better than what I'd be.
Connor is it goes Iron, then Bronze. So he's a Bronze 3. So
okay.
Right there with us,
Sure.
just a little better. It was a fun time playing. We ended up having a 4-stack by the end of the night for a few games, and
nice.
then back to us 3. And we played till like 1 o'clock in the morning yesterday.
Jeez, Louisers.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. I like it a lot.
Awesome.
I think there needs to be more maps though, because I'm starting to get bored of the same 3 maps.
Sure.
Do I need to get better as a player? Yes, but give me something else to play on.
I agree. That's why I'm looking forward to the full release, because I think they said that there's going to be 1 or 2 more, I think. Definitely agents for sure, but Dave says ranked is out now, so casual is full Toxic League kids. Are you one of those Toxic League kids?
Oh, Dave? No. But yeah, no, I definitely want to play ranked more than just casual, because why not put something behind it?
Yeah.
And the fact that it's beta and going to get wiped anyway, might as well play it.
Yeah.
We did run into one guy last night, and he was like, so we were all, me and Silos are Iron 2. Chilled was his Bronze 3, and we ran into 2 silvers who joined on us. And one of the silver guys was like, hey, I'm not trying to rank with irons. And Silas was like, yeah, I get it. Like he wants to protect his elo or whatever, but
sure.
Like,
well, he probably also just wants to see how high he can get too.
Sure. In my mindset, I'm like, okay, so if there's 3 or 2 irons, a bronze, and then 2 silvers in a match, it's going to be the same on the other team.
Should be, or similar, yeah.
So he could technically, if he was to dominate the map, he would rank even higher or go higher. Why not take the possibility of shitting on 3 other iron kids, and then, it'd basically be a 2v2 of the silvers going against each other.
Right. I think the other thing too is that they said that within 2 or 3 ranks of each other.
Yeah.
And then you're not going to be able to play with one another after that.
Yep.
So
either way, it was fine. He just dodged. He took the 2.5 minute penalty for dodging a match, and then we got another match. I think, and then that we ended up winning 13-12. That Chilled clutched in the final round.
Nice.
It was he got the bomb down. It was a 3v1, and they just single filed in, and he took him out. It was
Gotta
perfect.
love it.
Yep.
Love it.
He got a little nervous because the last person he was up against was a Viper, and she threw the bubble into where he was sitting, then threw the poison floor thing, and he just sat there and waited, and then the bubble disappeared, and I just remember he was looking towards a corner, and the Viper was on the left, and he just snapped over. So they both sprayed, both kind of missed a bit, but Connor actually got the final hit and got the win. So it was a very tense moment, but it was a lot of fun.
Dave says in regards to that other player that left, that's his fault. He probably lost a couple matches and MMR became lower. He should just not suck. But I agree, he should have played it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
fuck that guy.
Like I said, it's beta anyway, so all this is going to get wiped.
Yeah.
If he, and then the thing is, if he is that good of a player and he loses that match, he's going to drop and he's going to dominate the next match. You know what I mean?
And the amount of people that are in this closed beta right now, compared to how many people are going to play it when it releases,
it's slim now. It's
Yeah.
But anyway, Valorant's been fun.
Awesome.
I've been playing as Brimstone or Cypher.
Okay.
I do want to learn more of an attack. Raze is overpowered still, in my opinion.
I was just about to say, attack base.
Yeah.
Have you met my friend Raze?
I get fucked by Phoenix's flashes all the time. It's so annoying. Breach, the thing with Breach is that he does have flashes, but you can hear them coming. You hear his thing, and So you're like, oh, he's going to flash. Let's just move. And then you can see it go through the wall and then it flashes. So you know where it's coming.
Sure.
With Phoenix, it's just like, boom, there.
Also love how he fucking stabs his finger.
Yeah.
Like, it's so dope.
It's pretty cool.
That character's just like got swag, dude.
That's what it's meant to be.
Oh, man.
Or I do want to try, I don't have her unlocked yet, but Viper's really cool too because you can really just lock down a whole site
Oh, yeah.
with her.
For sure. Her alt's cool, too.
Yeah. Yes.
And the fact that if you stay in it, it doesn't go down.
Right.
Like that's, oh man, that's really cool.
Yep. So what I've been seeing a lot of the pros doing is they bounce in and out of it.
Yeah.
Like, they'll know like this corner they can like come out of it, watch the corner to see if anyone's coming. And if they go into it, they can go in, back in, or they just kind of.
Right. So they're not necessarily a sitting duck being inside.
Yep.
They can just, that's awesome. That's good move. Good play.
Yeah. Halo 5.
Halo 5.
Community Playdate.
Community played it.
I haven't played in so long.
Neither have I.
Or I haven't kept fresh on Halo. My aim's horrible right now.
It's okay.
It's bad. It's real bad. Yeah. Let's just that.
Okay.
I did enjoy the anniversary throwback playlist.
Yeah.
That we played.
The fact that the spawns aren't fucked.
Not
like
completely
in Halo
fucked.
1.
I mean, yeah, you still get naded right away, or people
Sure.
know the spawns. But,
Sure,
yeah.
but you don't spawn like you do in H1,
Yeah.
which isn't necessarily fucked. It's just not the way. It's just
Yeah.
It doesn't feel very good if you're on the receiving end of that bullshit.
You're right.
But that can also we've learned that can also be a part of poor teammates' decisions.
It's very well.
And where
Very
they're
true.
being. So that's besides the point. Go ahead.
And then I also played Animal Crossing. I bought turnips this morning.
How much were they at your island?
109, which is high,
That's okay.
but
It's not terrible.
I bought like 62 grand worth of turnips.
Nice. Okay.
I'm hoping to turn a profit.
Turnip exchange.
Oh,
Look it up.
so I should have last week.
Yeah.
When I didn't buy turnips because I didn't log on in time.
Yeah.
I had one day my island was buying them for $6.95. I was like, shit, I missed out.
Just reach out to Dom.
Yeah.
You're never missing out.
Oh, he's got turnips.
No, let's just say that. So So I'm not a fan of the time traveling thing.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
I'm not going to say you just shouldn't fucking do it. If you want to play the game, you can play the game however you want. But we're talking because, I'll just ask, is that it? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, yeah, that's it. That's
okay.
it.
So I also played Animal Crossing. That's what I'm going to start off with. And I sold my first amount of turnips as well. So I used Turnip Exchange. Somebody had them for over 500. And so I made like a 1.5 mil profit on mine, which was great. So I'm talking to Dom, and he also, I found the island on Turnip Exchange, and he found, he asked for, I sent him the link to the island I was going to go to. And the person was super cool. Their island crashed, so it lagged.
Oh.
But he put out a post that said, hey, reach out to me on Twitter, just DM me, and I'll send you the invite code. If you were in my queue when the queue got locked down, just let me know. And I was able to get in right away. So
nice.
Props to him. And so I got in and I sold. Dom and I were talking, and he goes, oh yeah, I found another island I'm going to buy turnips from. And I'm like, it's not Sunday. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, it's Sunday in this person's island. And I'm like, no, it's fuck you. And so I told him, be careful though, because an update released that if you time travel, that your turnips will rot right away. It won't rot after the week, right?
But you're not time traveling.
Exactly. That's the fucking thing. And I'm like, shit. Smart.
It's smart. So that person always has his island on Sunday.
Yep.
So people can come by. Does he charge entrance fees and whatnot?
Some do, some don't. It's like the one that I was able to sell, didn't.
Nice.
Yeah, he's just tips appreciated, or and he also put out items on his island that you could pick up and put back down, so they got added to your blueprints or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. He had all basic stuff, but I mean, it was still cool. It was just nice. It was just fucking nice. Let's catch up on chat here. And then Dave says for you, Will, you should have thrown that into Turnip Exchange.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm going to add, I'll catch up here. Jordan says, hey, I had a question while I was driving, so I couldn't ask. When you were talking about the Halo 2 mouse pad, it got me thinking, is there any HCS Pro Talk merch? I'd buy a mouse pad with that dope ass logo. Will, you wanna say something?
I have something in the works, guys. It's honestly not my preferred method to go through.
Sure.
But it's something that we can get up there for you guys if you want to purchase any kind of merch.
And it'll be official.
It'll be official HCS Pro Talk merch.
It won't be homemade like we do currently.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. They're not bad.
They turn out okay.
Yeah, they're just not all the same.
Sure.
They're exclusive, you know?
So yes, working on merch. Tweets, posts will go out when that's live.
Yes.
Potentially this week. Potentially.
It's
going to be through Streamlabs.
Yes.
From what I've heard, they do an okay job with the quality. All of the like customer service and everything is through Streamlabs, which is really nice. So you have an official company behind if anything goes wrong during the shipment.
So don't yell at us.
Don't yell at us. Yep, go to Streamlabs. But look for that coming soon.
Sick. Thank you, Will. And then Dave says you could have made bank on entrance fees, and you're saying it last week. So here's my problem. Here's my problem with Animal Crossing.
Okay.
The online. It's abysmal. I was the first person invited back to that person's island. The person made it so there were 4 people that were allowed, 4 visitors at a time allowed.
Yeah.
When a person joins, cutscene.
Yep.
When a person leaves,
cutscene.
Every single time. When you're in the middle of selling something or buying something, a prompt comes up. Please leave the menu. So it can then do it. That's my one complaint, is that, like, I don't know if Nintendo thought about, or the developers thought about, how this is going to be exploited, basically.
Yeah.
For everybody to get as much money as they want. But holy shit. The online is fucking terrible in that game. It's the worst iteration of an online component I've probably ever seen. And then Dave says, and you can't leave or join the island when someone is in a chat box. That's insane.
Jordan says he'll yell at us both and Streamlabs. Okay.
Looking forward to it, Jordan. But no, it's fucking terrible. It's the online in that game is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah. That's that. So that's neat. Yeah, I made $1.5 million. I was happy. And looking forward to what I might be able to get this week. We'll see.
Okay. Did you put a lot of money into turnips this week?
No, I still haven't bought. So I'm going to see if Dom's going to go back.
Oh, you're going to go to that island?
I'm just going to see if he is. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't log in this morning and I'm stupid. But whatever. So
Dave says don't forget to do the Mayday stuff.
Yes, that ends May 7th, I think.
What is it?
You get a ticket to go to like another island that has like a maze in it and whatnot. You can earn some bells, not extravagant or anything like that, but like, no, there's a few things to do. So yeah, I think it ends May 7th though. So I'll make sure to use my ticket. Then I played more Elder Scrolls Online. Just continuing the main quests. Just nice to hop in, do some shit. It's easy. And then I played League of Legends for like the first real time in a long time.
Yeah.
And I was getting my ass kicked. I played with Dave and Jordan, as a matter of fact. Played with both of them. And yeah. It's fun. The game's fun. To me, it's fun because I'm not playing ranked or anything like that because I haven't unlocked ranked yet. I haven't played that much. Yeah. But no, I think it's fine. I think the characters are cool. The art's cool. There's so many little things to learn about that game. And even if you think you've like mastered something, and I haven't, I know I'm not anywhere near that, but there's still so many little things in that game that can be learned and mastered and everything. It's cool. And then Halo 5 Guardians and MCC for the community playdate. And I just want to put this out there. So MCC, H2A, they added Forge maps a while ago.
Okay.
In multiplayer. They are fucking terrible. Like, I don't know how the fuck they got past the process to be put into matchmaking, but they are legitimately horrid. I just wanted to throw that out there and let everybody know how bad those maps are. And then Louis V. Titan replied to a tweet I put out and asked which ones specifically. I can't even name them. I'm just going to say them all. They're all fucking bad.
Is it just the way it's designed? There's a history of frame droppage.
So I had no problems with frames. And these were all 4v4 maps. They weren't BTB maps. But the thing, so one of them had a OS spawns bottom mid, and there's 4 walkways that branch out from bottom mid. And then you have a giant fucking top mid area. And then you have the ends of pillars for extra height. And it takes forever to get to anywhere on that map. And it's just so fucking big for being a 4v4 map. It's terrible. Okay, Justin, sure. The Narrows one is decent. I'll give you that. Because it's basically a recreation of Narrows from Halo 3 with added... But again, it's big. It just feels big. For a 4v4 map, I don't know why. And then the one that we played on to end the night last night. That map was so bad that I quit. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I was so mad that I rage quit out of that game. We were spawn trapped and the game wasn't doing anything. Spawns weren't set up outside of the base. So you were literally spawn trapped. We could not get out at all. And the enemy team, this is what really irritated me, is that they got advantage earlier on in the match, and that's fine. I mean, do what you need to do. You're winning, right?
Yeah.
But then they got... So typically in Halo maps, if you're getting spawn trapped and typically in a Halo map or multiplayer maps in general, when you work your way towards an enemy base, you no longer spawn in that base.
Yeah.
You will spawn at the opposite base or you'll spawn just further away from yours.
Yep.
Right? Typically that's how the spawn structure works. Not on that fucking map. They were on top of our base watching every way you could leave, and we kept spawning inside. Every time. And I talked to Justin and Beth, and I'm like, guys, I can't. I'm actually upset. And I wasn't screaming or I was getting higher voiced, but yeah. I was getting I was mad. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. We're spawn trapped. We cannot move. Justin and I tried to go up this ramp. And again, I forget the name of the map because it doesn't even fucking matter. It's trash. We both are trying to walk up this ramp, and nobody's on radar, obviously, because they're just sitting up there. And then, sure as shit, they just fucking lob nades down. Justin dies, and I'm right there. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Yeah, it was fucking terrible. That map is one of the worst things I've ever experienced. And just probably because that spawn system is so fucked. It may be if the spawns were better, if they spawned us at the other base, we could have maybe had a chance.
Yeah.
But the fact that the game didn't even give us a chance, it was bad. I hated it. And then there's that other one. Again, I don't know the name of it, but we played 2 playdates ago. We played CTF on it. And I'm pretty sure this was H2A. I don't think it was Halo 5. Yeah, this was definitely H2A. And we played CTF on it a couple times. It's kind of like a deserty looking map. You have the bases on both ends, and then you have the giant middle cylinder looking thing. OS bottom rock side. You have this platform up near top mid as well. But I hate that map too because it's just, you can't really get much going on that map. It doesn't feel good to play on. But, oh my God, it was so bad. Yeah, Dave, please go ahead and watch that. It was, fucking hated it. But that's besides the point. So, that's what I played.
All right.
I really just wanted to hit the point home that those H2A Forge maps are god-awful. And I can't believe they made it through into matchmaking. Will, it's time for some shoutouts. First, a few birthday shoutouts here. Happy belated birthday to Alum Night. It was a couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken. And then happy birthday today to Snipe Down and Snakebite. Powerful birthday duo right there.
I guess so.
But yeah, happy birthday, guys. Hope you all have a great one. Shout out to everyone who joined in the community playdate. I am sorry for my salt towards the end. Oh boy. Shout out to High Tech Redneck. Beth, shout out to you on reaching 1 full year of Clips of the Week videos tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Yep. Yes, because it'll be week 52. Shout out to Naded on achieving 100,000 followers on Twitch. That's insane. And then finally, I want to give a special shout out to The Last Dance Chicago Bulls documentary on ESPN. Have you watched any of this, Will?
I have not.
Holy hell, man. This is awesome. This might be the best doc I've seen. I've watched a good amount of documentaries, but this might be the best one that I've seen. And there's going to be 10 parts, and they've only released up to part 4.
Yep.
Parts 5 and 6 released today, and it's so good. It's, if there's one thing ESPN does really, really well is like I've learned that their 30 for 30s are fucking awesome. And just their production quality in their documentaries is top notch. The music choices that they make are on point, and oh man, it's Marlon, right, man? It's so good. So good. But yeah, it's holy shit. And then Marlon says, almost threw up thinking about that H2A map. It's so bad. Holy hell. All right. That's it for the shout outs. Community creations. We have a few. Halo memes every day. Shout out to Will, obviously, for including this. We have, I was personally proud of finding this one. 5 Halo 4 maps that could enhance Halo 2 Anniversary, because God knows those Halo 2 Anniversary Forge maps are fucking terrible.
Salt's back.
Yep. This is by Arash over on YouTube. Check out that video. We have a Coliseum full map breakdown by Shyway. We have Clips of the Week number 52 by High Tech Redneck, which will release tomorrow. And here's a little tweet from Beth. So happy that Monday's Clips of the Week video will actually be of a decent length. Was going to be so disappointed if the video that marked a year's worth of these was another crazy short one. Also, keep your eyes peeled for a bit of a bonus video sometime this coming week as well. I am looking forward to it, Beth. And then finally, we have Mike Sepso, the Eavesdrop Podcast, episode 59 by Hex. Check it out. One of the co-founders of MLG from way back in the day. He's on that show. Released recently. Go watch it.
Also, if anyone's interested, I was in Midnight MN's Twitch channel the other night, and they got Hex on a podcast that will be releasing later this week. So she said, I
think it's already out.
Did it come out already?
I'm pretty sure.
Because she was like hinting at it, but she didn't say when it was coming out. So it might be out already. But if you're looking for more Hex content,
maybe not.
Look at the Minnesota Rocker channel on YouTube. I believe they have their podcast series. So check it out.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard it was good as well. Yeah, yep, it's out. May 1st. 2 days ago they released it. So it's there.
Awesome.
Please do check that out. Yo, almost up to 100 subs on YouTube. I typed in HCSP and it autofilled. Nice, thank you. Guys, make sure to sub to us on YouTube. Will's going to shout it out later on the show.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean like right now. Hey, Will, plug the show.
You can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We are on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and others as well. Leave us a review and let others know about the show.
Pocket Cast.
We have our Discord channel. A lot of great discussion going on there. Looking for group channels. The link will be provided in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show or ! Discord and chat.
Discussion.
We have our Xbox Club or Spartan Company. Find us on Halo Waypoint. Hopefully things fire up for Infinite.
Or don't.
Find us on Twitter at HCS Pro Talk, Instagram, Facebook. Yes, Josh, subscribe to us on YouTube. All the VODs from the live show will be released there. We do have our Twitch channel. If you're not watching live right with us right now and you're listening to podcast services, come find us live Sundays at noon Central. Let me preface the Central.
Yes.
On twitch.tv/HCS Pro Talk.
Indeed.
We do have an eSportspedia page.
We do.
We also have our own website.
We do as well.
HCSProTalk.com.
And I will also see about that upcoming store.
Being embedded.
See if I can include that in there.
Should be able to make something work.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. That's all I got.
Thank you, Will. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 125 of HCS Pro Talk. I want to thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned to the live Q&A at the end of the live show where we have puns and jokes for you.
They're back.
They're back. We got him here. Hopefully Justin's still fucking here so he doesn't miss these again. Be very disappointed if you miss these, Justin. No, seriously, thank you all so much for tuning into the live show. Thank you for listening on podcast services as well. And then like Will said in the plug section, please, if you have not already, leave us a review on iTunes. Let us know how we're doing, how we can improve, and all that fun stuff. We love reading them. We love seeing them. And yeah, it makes us feel warm and fuzzy inside. That's what I'll say. Guys, that's going to do it for episode 125. I want to thank you very much for listening. We'll be back next week where we hopefully talk about some more Halo stuff. We're going to go check out that Summer Game Fest schedule, see what's coming up in the month of May. And then also we're going to be talking about maybe what was revealed in the Inside Xbox stream later this week. So yeah, and maybe we'll get Halo 2's PC release. And maybe we'll get an actual information on the HCS tournament that's supposedly in the works. I want it now. I just want info, please. That's going to do it for us. We'll catch you next week. But until then, bye-bye.
All right. Recording clear. I'm going to take a short break. I will be right back.
All right. You do that. I will talk to the peeperinos. What's up, chat? How's it going? You guys ready for jokes and puns? It's going to be exciting. It's going well. That's good to hear, Justin. Also, let me just say again, thank you guys so much for being here. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you guys enjoy the live show that we do. And thank you all for playing in the community playdates when you can. Dave, thanks to you again for hosting one of the community playdates when I was unable to. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you're tuning in right now, Dave is our one and only mod. Shout out to you, Dave, for being here for us week in, week out. And it was a pleasure meeting you in Chicago as well. And we're happy. We're happy to have this incredible community. Do you just call me Justin? Did I just call you Justin? Jordan? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry. Welcome to the HCS ASMR hour. Jesus Christ, Dave. Fuck off. I don't know what to play after the stream is done. So I wanted to play something, but tonight, I mean, I have time, obviously, but like tonight we have the Westworld season finales tonight, which I'm highly looking forward to. The Last Dance, 2 more episodes come out tonight. Highly looking forward to those to release. It's just so much fucking TV to watch. It's going to be great. Dave is awesome. I agree. Ivan Ooze. Oh my God, dude. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Holy shit, dude. Oh, man. You need to watch that show because Jimmy Simpson is in season 1. I don't know who Jimmy Simpson is. Should I look up who Jimmy Simpson is? Oh, can I see through Jimmy Simpson? Oh, yeah. He's in season 2 as well. And season 3. Yeah. He's a great actor. He's a great actor. Yeah. I mean, I know his face. I just didn't know his name, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, he's a great actor in that show. You might dive into The Witcher 3 after this, Justin. Highly agree.
The show? Oh, yeah. Or the game.
The Witcher 3.
Witcher 3.
The video
There's
game.
a 3.
Yeah. There's a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch the show, too, if you haven't seen the show.
Oh, my God. Yes, the Netflix show is really good. Will told me to watch it. I had it on my list, but I actually that show's great. Shall we do some jokes and puns?
Why not?
All right.
Are you starting or am I starting?
What did we do last week?
I think you started.
You go ahead and start this week, then.
Okay. So for Monday the 27th, the pun of the week or pun of the day.
Pun of the day.
A golf ball is a golf ball no matter how you putt it.
For the record, I know what the puns are for the past 5 days. So the weekends one is going to be new to me. The weekend one I don't know. So stay tuned for that. But for Monday, April 27th, the joke of the day, and I'll give people an opportunity to answer because this is one you can. What city cheats during exams? I'm also going to grab a tissue because my nose is be running.
I don't know the city. I can't think of it.
This show is not brought to you by Puffs Kleenex. It's not. All right, let's see. You missed the first part of the question. I'll ask it one more time. What city cheats during exams? What? Justin, you've watched the show twice and you're on the second book. Holy fuck. No clue? Peking. Like Peking, China. It's not a United States city.
Oh.
I could have given a hint, but I didn't.
Sure.
Yeah, Peking. Like China. All right, Will, what do you got for Tuesday?
Tuesday, my friend made a joke about a TV controller. It wasn't remotely funny.
Fucking hate it. Thanks. I hate it. Tuesday, April 28th, joke of the day. Did you see the horse that could balance a corn cob on its head? It was some unique corn. Get it like unicorn?
Okay.
Yeah. I agree. It's fucking stupid, but I'm just saying what it is. That was also Workers' Memorial Day in the UK. Just
all right.
Yep, there you go.
On to Wednesday. I thought I saw an eye doctor on an Alaskan island, but it turned out to be an optical illusion.
Yeah, so I had to look this up because Aleutian, they're islands around Alaska and other parts of the world too, but mainly, yeah. For Wednesday, April 29th, the joke of the day. Dad, do you know any jokes about sodium? Nah.
Nah. N.A.
N.A.
Nah.
Nah. You got it. There you go.
Oh boy.
Woo!
For Thursday, April 30th, the pun of the day, broken puppets for sale. No strings attached.
Fuck that. God. All right, here's one that you can answer. And yes, if you give me part of this answer, because I know the answer that people are going to give, if you give an answer, then I'll give it to you. Okay?
Okay.
How do you find your dog if it's lost in the woods? How do you find your dog if it's lost in the woods?
Anyone?
There's a slight delay in the stream, so
Yep.
I'll give people an opportunity to answer. Like I said, there is a full answer that it's looking for here, but if you give part of it, the part that I think you're going to give, then I'll give you the answer. Like, I'll give it to you. Bark at the trees. Marlon, I'll basically give it to you. Yep. It says, put your ear up to a tree and listen for the bark. So yes, I'll give it to you. There you go.
There we go.
That.
Huh?
Nothing. You're good. Go ahead.
For Friday, May 1st, a sign on the lawn at a drug rehab center said, "Keep off the grass." Yep.
My brain cells are still dying every single fucking time these are said. And I've seen these twice now. All right, and then here's the joke for Friday, May 1st. Dad, your glass of juice is empty. Do you want another one? Why would I want 2 empty glasses?
Oh, definitely a dad joke.
Indeed. That dad in it.
Definitely a dad joke. All right.
Now, this one I have not heard. Go ahead, Will.
I'm shaking my head at this one.
Oh no.
2 silkworms had a race. They ended up in a tie. That was horrible. Joke of the day, Josh. Let's hear it.
For Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and 3rd, the joke of the day. Never trust someone with graph paper. They're always plotting something.
Great.
What'd you think?
Nah.
Oh my God.
Marmar laughs in silence.
Holy hell.
All right.
So there you go.
That's done.
Jokes and puns of the week are complete. We'll keep this going for another couple minutes. If anybody wants to ask any questions, concerns, just want to talk about something before we close it out, let us know. Let us know. What are we having for dinner?
Are we doing?
I think so. I thought that's what their plan was.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about it.
Oh. Who the fuck knows at this point? This is your favorite part of Sunday? I'm so glad, Justin. So happy for you.
That he gets, the puns and the jokes.
God damn it. While we leave this up, I'm gonna just see if there's anything new, any other news. We finally have the Mountain Dew Game Fuel here. Ordered a couple cans today, and you were unreasonably excited about it. There's no problem with that. Wait, Beth, are we talking about? You're talking about like the energy drink, right? Like the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel? Is that what you're talking about, or something else? Either way, they're good. They're really good. Sugar-free ones are good too. Welcome back, Davey Wavy. I don't think we have anything else in terms of news. Cool. The ones Optic partnered with a while back. Yeah, so the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Got it.
I don't think they're called Amped anymore, are they?
No, but that's the thing, is that it's Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Like, that's what it is. Because Amped was Mountain Dew's energy drink.
Yeah.
And then they came out with Game Fuel separately as like the pop.
Yep.
You know?
But I think it's just called Mountain Dew Game Fuel.
Is it now?
Because when, like, CDL, Mountain Dew Game Fuel. I can hear Lottie saying it in my head.
No, it's still...
It still has Amped?
Yeah. No, it's just AMP. A-M-P. It's Mountain Dew, and then right underneath it says AMP, and then in big words, Game Fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on their website.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah. They have Amped as well? Really? Never got into the Assassin's Creed games. People say that they're good.
Ooh.
Oh, Marlon asked thoughts on Assassin's Creed.
I'll be playing it because I love anything and everything Norse Vikings related.
I'm genuinely excited as well. They have said that during that Inside Xbox preview, that I believe they're showing the first gameplay trailer for Valhalla. So I'm genuinely excited as well. Funny, I didn't include it in my Will's Adventures list, but I dabbled back into Odyssey for a little bit.
Odyssey's the one that has the battles, right? Like you can go in and fight for...
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the sides.
Yep.
I'm wondering if that's going to be like Valhalla, because that's kind of what the feel I got when they had that battle on the field.
Sure.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So Jordan, they don't really have the tying in story beats with like Desmond and all that shit because Desmond. Oh, do I?
I haven't played any of them besides Black Flag.
So do you care or not? Do you care about Desmond Miles? Yes or no? The dude in the real life section.
No, just go for it.
He died in Revelations. Like he died a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like he ain't there. So they follow different characters and whatnot, and then they did the whole like, oh, you work for Abstergo, which is like Ubisoft, and so on and so forth. So it's like they gotten basically away completely from the out of world stuff. I mean, in the real world stuff. Bat says, I really like the AC game I played, but I don't remember which one it was. It was one of the first games they had with Games with Gold several years ago. Revelations was the point where I could tell AC was done caring about their community. Revelations is easily the worst, in my opinion. This is coming from someone who has never played through 3, and I've heard 3 is bad. I didn't like Revelations at all, and I still think Brotherhood is my favorite, and in my opinion, the best Assassin's Creed game. Just because of the amount of shit that they added, the amount of cool stuff, the different armor sets you can complete by completing like their mini dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, Brotherhood was fucking amazing. I loved that game. Jordan, Brotherhood is 100% the best? Yeah, dude, that game's so goddamn good. I think that was the first one that Da Vinci was a part of as well.
Gotcha.
That game is so fucking good. Black Flag is the best. Brotherhood was the most enjoyable, and 3 had the best DLC. I just never played through 3, so I can't attest to that. Right,
I'm a fan of Black Flag. That's the one I played.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of 1 because my brother was really into it. It was too slow for me.
The thing that I couldn't stand in 1 is that you couldn't swim.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And then also like the travel time from town to town. Like I don't think I had fast travel unlocked. I just hated
having to ride your horse back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. And then 2 to me was like where that series really was like, we're staying with the assassin roots, but basically improving upon every single gameplay facet from the first game. And I was like, fuck yes. And then Brotherhood to me was that quintessential, holy fuck, we've peaked.
So it was 1, 2, 3, then Brotherhood?
It was 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, because Black Flag was 4.
Yes. I'm going to just take a look and see when these games released.
1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag. Yep.
Okay, so we're right. Cool. Yeah. And then
Brotherhood and Revelations were like 2.3 and 2.8 in the series.
That was the best part, is that I just love Brotherhood so goddamn much. The thing that I did not like about Black Flag that a lot of people loved about Black Flag was the ship combat.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, and I respect it. It's just when I think of an Assassin's Creed game at that time, right? Back when Assassin's Creed games actually had some assassin-y parts to it. It was, you're on this map, like this set map, and you go from point A to point B and you kill the target that you have. Mm-hmm. Like we're doing story missions in between, obviously, leading up to that climactic point.
Yeah.
And then 4 was their first foray into, we're going to open these things up.
Yep.
And we're going to give people the options that they haven't had before, which worked. Obviously, they kept doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, part of me wishes that they got back to you have your main people in a line that you need to be going for, and you have stories leading up to, like, you learn more about them and their past and the stuff that they did to get them to the point of power that they're in and how bad of a person they are.
Yeah.
But I also enjoy a lot. I am a fan of the RPG aspects that they've introduced into the game with Odyssey, where it's, you have different armors. Your armor progressively gets better depending upon what you pick up. The skill trees that you have, like, I like kind of that direction they're going in as well. So it's a give and take. I don't know. Assassin's Creed is not Assassin's Creed anymore. it's just Assassin's Creed by name. It's not Assassin's Creed by nature. But Valhalla, we haven't seen gameplay, but they didn't fuck it up with Odyssey, so I don't think they're going to fuck it up here. And that Norse setting, it's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be the whole Norse versus Christianity thing.
It looks like
which
it. And it is one of the things that they focused heavily on was the religious aspect in like the originals.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down.
Which is kind of crazy though, because yeah, it's gonna be. I'm excited to see what it's all about.
Ezio Auditore Firenze. Ezio's dope. I like him as a character a lot. Another reason why I like Brotherhood so much. Jordan, I loved Altair. Getting his story back was the only really good part about Revelations, and then Dave says getting to see his story in Revelations was beautiful. Will, whatever happened to your pirate game?
My pirate game?
Are we talking about Skull and Bones? The game that was announced for E3? Is that Ubisoft's pirate game?
Oh, Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
They stopped coming out with crazy stuff, and I don't know.
Just played other stuff.
There's I don't know. There's not a lot to do in it. I'm a pirate legend already.
Not a lot to do.
Okay, there's a lot.
I'm kidding. That was my main complaint when the game released, that there's literally nothing to do in this fucking game.
I've ranked up all my merchants all the way. I'm quote unquote pirate legend.
Yeah.
The new so they have what I haven't done is the Fort of the Damned, which you get to go to a lot of good loot from.
Sure.
But it's very very difficult first off.
Okay.
And then since it's such a hot point on the map, everyone goes to it in battles, and I'm just trying to, I don't know.
Just trying to do my fucking thing.
Trying to do a thing, so it's pointless to do without a full squad as well.
Dave said they just released the Ships of Fortune update.
So yeah, I haven't been paying as much attention to it.
Saw Summit play a day of it or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Summit plays Sea of Thieves a totally different way than it's supposed to be played. He literally just sits on ships for hours and waits for people to be vulnerable and then takes their stuff and leaves. That's
a pirate's life for him.
Yeah, it's a pirate's life. But that can be the fun of it too, is you can kind of make it what you want. There's just nothing really I gotta play this game right now like it had before. I felt the pressure to level up and keep going. And then now I'm just I enjoyed it. I was decent at the gunplay. I don't know.
Dave included a link to the trailer of the update.
Okay, I'll check it out. I will check it out.
Yeah, the game never got me.
No?
The game just never hooked me in. And I've played with you, played with Dom. I've tried playing on several different occasions. I did think that. So the story missions that they put out, right?
Yep.
I did think that the one that we played was cool. But yeah, the game just never really hooked me in. It's not a bad part of the game. It's just me personally. It just never grabbed me. So I probably won't go back. Whatever happened to Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's still being worked on. Has not been canceled. Just have not heard anything yet. I imagine that we might hear something more at this Summer Game Fest that recently got announced. I imagine that it'll probably be talked about there, but nothing yet. Yeah. Anything else? Also, shout out to, thank you for the follow, RP333, as of 5 days ago. But got to shout him out. We're shouting out his. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm really excited for that Summer Game Fest, man. I was so disappointed with E3 being canceled. Understandably canceled, but
yeah.
It's the biggest thing I look forward to every year. Yeah, with Summer Game Fest, I'm hoping that, if Jeff Keighley's behind it, it's going to have a lot of hype, a lot of PR speech, but whatever. I'm excited. We shall see. I'm still upset at Microsoft for killing Scalebound. Yeah. Yeah. That was Platinum Games' open world. Was that Platinum Games? That was Platinum Games, right? It wasn't Ninja Theory. Or was it Ninja Theory? Was it Platinum Games? I think it was Platinum Games. You guys have a lovely day. You have a lovely day as well, Justin. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by, my man. You're curious how it's supposed to be a 4-month experience? Well, I mean, considering the amount of considering the amount of publishers and developers that they're partnered with, I'm guaranteed they can just spread it out. And apparently, like, let's see if summergamefest.com. The website is up. Let's see. I don't know if the schedule's live though. Oh yeah, you can sign up for the schedule to go live, but the schedule has not gone live yet.
Gotcha.
So it was Platinum Games? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that looked interesting for sure. It looked different from everything else that they were doing. So it is unfortunate that something what could have been so creative got basically scrapped. But Will, shall we take off?
Yeah, man. Let's send it out.
Let's do it up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us in the live Q&A that we have at the end of every live show. And if you missed the live show, you can, like Will said, you can tune in every Sunday at noon Central, twitch.tv/HCS Pro Talk. And we hope to see you then. We're going to take off. We're going to go eat some food and hopefully just have a relaxing rest of our Sunday. See ya. Thank you all so much. We'll catch you next week. But until then, bye-bye.